It's the person who's brought us all here tonight, who made us come and work, and made us come and pull the money out of our pockets and pay for the tickets. The founder of El Tecolote is here tonight. Please welcome Juan Gonzalez.
And she's the sister party animal. You know, she's my partner in crime a lot of times when we have those nice pachangas. Yeah, right. But anyway, I'd like to thank everyone being here this evening. And also, I need to say that that the newspaper is celebrating 40 years of publishing. Who would have thunk it? I mean, I certainly didn't think of it. Back in the days of ripe old age of 22, when I started the newspaper and said, well, I'll donate 10 years of my life maybe, or maybe even less. But here it is 40 years later, and I'm still carrying on the torch and doing the paper, and it's one of those passions that you have, like, you know, Avotcja and Luis, they know well the passion. You have that passion for doing the work that you do in and out. It doesn't feel like work. It feels like it's fun, and it's something you just cherish and you love doing. And that's been my whole thing with Tecolote, is that it's really been an exciting adventure, and knowing that at some point you're serving the community in some fashion with news about themselves, with news about the culture, about the various stories about the people, and the positive things that we can present to the public, to our readers, about themselves and their community. To kind of dispel some of the myths and really say that this community is very rich in a lot of ways, in terms of culture and a lot of movements, a lot of people taking charge of their destiny and doing things for themselves. And I think that's the beauty of this community, and we hopefully try to reflect that in the pages of El Tecolote. So it's been again, a commitment, and not only shared by me, by an army of volunteers. And I really have to take my hats off that I alone couldn't do the paper. Maybe I had been the spark plug at the outset, but it really takes an army of volunteers to make this happen. And I really want to applaud a lot of those folks. Some of them are here, and they're not here, but they are Tecolote as well. And they've basically shown ownership for the paper and felt real committed to doing the work that's important. And without them, this wouldn't be possible. So I really, my heart goes out to all those that contribute in some ways. And some of you are out there contribute as just translators or an article or two, et cetera, helping distribute the paper, et cetera. There's been a whole host of work that's made it possible. So this 40 years is really a dream come true. I mean, when you look at it, no newspaper of our situation, where basically scrapping for the funds that we need, trying to put out the newspaper on a regular basis and be relevant and be supportive of the community in some ways, and also looking at the kinds of stories they need. We're kind of broke the rule, the kind of the traditional mold that says you have to have all this money, you have to have paid staff, you have to all these kind of things. We've been able to do it without all that, and that's an accomplishment in itself. And so it's again, it's to the people that contributed. So I thank them, and I thank you out there as well.
Okay, you guys sing louder this time. reacquainting. I haven't seen Avotcja in a number of years, since the Civil War, when I was a disco bunny. And, we love San Francisco because it's the only city in the nation that when you ask someone for their papers, they give you zigzags or little rolling papers. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, where Migra smokes some good shit. We know that. So just to be brief, thank you so much, by the way, for asking me to do this. And, these are our little assembly recognitions. And, because of the budget crisis, we buy them like at, Walgreens. But the heart behind this is real. And what I love, particularly for Luis and Avotcja, is, these kind of have to have the governor's approval. So this is this is your final fuck you goodbye to Arnold. I thought you would like that. And, listening to music and how it translates into everyday life and populist politics. I do remember Tecolote when I taught a long time ago over here at Buena Vista School, and I remember what it represented at that time for the community and that it's lasted this long. And so, to be honored by them is particularly special, for both these people and their tremendous contributions without asking for much in return. To me, that's the secret of it all. And so it's with deep appreciation. And I want you to know, too, because of the work of Tecolote and the people they honor in this audience in Sacramento, I'm very, very aware of ESCOM and how much it really sucks and how we're going to try to take care of that. And also on domestic workers' rights, an issue that's for a long time been neglected. We're going to move on that too. So sometimes it's not so bad to have a loud queen up there in representing San Francisco. So thank you.